I'm Jack Crump. I'm the most recently elected deacon at Central Baptist Church. I think it's a commitment, but it's actually an honor also. But I just want to tell you a little bit about how it came about. I've gone to church here for ever since the early 1960s, and I've seen a lot of great deacon examples. So it's an honor and a privilege to serve as a deacon at this time. I appreciate the deacon body and the church for asking me to help out, and I'm willing to do anything I can to actually help out. I was born right here in Paris, and I've lived here all my life. I was greatly blessed and advantaged to be born into a Christian family with great Christian parents. They taught us right from wrong. They did it as much by their example as they did by their words. They did another very important thing. They brought us to Sunday school, and that's where I learned about Jesus and all the other things that are in the Bible. And I accepted Christ in my life when I was about 12 years old, but I actually wasn't born again. I didn't feel the infilling of the Holy Spirit until I was maybe 24. But I felt it in a very real way, and I know even today what that feels like. I went to school at Paris schools for 12 years. I graduated from Paris along with my older sister, my older brother, and my two younger sisters. We all graduated from Paris High School. I didn't continue my education after high school. The biggest things that I worried about in school were sports and girls, and I was afraid of girls, so I played a lot of ball. But that led me into the construction business, and I've been doing residential construction for the last about 40 years, and I've been fairly successful at it, and I've stayed very busy. So the Lord has blessed me in that respect in a great way. I've been married to Kim for a little over 28 years now. We have 5 wonderful children. My oldest, Neil, is still a single man. My oldest daughter is married to David Laria. They have 2 children, Cassidy and Kyra. My middle daughter, Nikki, is engaged to Jason Tekow. She has a son, Braylon. My youngest son, Samuel, and his wife, Alyssa, have 2 foster children, Bryson and Travis. And then my youngest daughter, Kayla, is married to Ryan Claypool, and they have a son named Rhett. If you haven't heard the story of Jack and Kim, ask me about it sometime. It's right up there rivaling the scandals that are in the book of Genesis. So if you want to ask me about that sometime, feel free. But I've really been blessed with a wonderful family. My children, I'm not proud enough to say that they're the best ever, but I would say that I wouldn't trade my children for anybody else's. It's been a great privilege to be a part of the church all these years. A lot of the accomplishments are mostly just work related. I have been able to coach upwards for the entire time we had it. I've been involved in Operation Inasmuch. I've been on the mission trip to McDowell, serving as deacon now. I totally enjoy music, being involved in the choir and the praise band. It's just an honor and privilege, and I'm glad to be able to serve as deacon to fill the needs of people that have problems and that have needs, to be able to help in any way I can. I think that's the right thing to do. I think that's the Lord's will as we go along. So it's just a real privilege to be able to serve as a deacon and to be a member of this church. And they also told me that I wasn't allowed to look into the camera, so